In this quick start tutorial, we are going to take a look at how easy it is to use Zilab 1 for a public records request review project. Let's get started. Zilab 1 is web-based and operates on most modern browsers. Login credentials are sent to you via email upon user setup by your administrator or by Zilab Professional Services. Upon entering your user credentials, you may be asked to verify your identity. In launching Zilab 1, the first window you will see is the matter selection screen. If your matter has already been created, simply select it. Otherwise, you will need to create one by selecting Add Matter. Give your matter a name, and select the matter template from the drop-down list and click Save. The template contains the default configurations for a matter, including various rules and actions, which will make your review process more efficient, such as auto-classification and auto-redaction rules. Once your matter has been created, you will need to add the documents subject to the public records request. Select Upload from the Matter home screen, then select Upload again. Zilab 1 makes it easy for you to get documents into your matter. You can simply drag and drop data directly from any location you have access to, including PSTs, zip files, or individual documents. In addition, with the proper rights, you can collect email directly from your organization's Exchange or G Suite. Let's go ahead and get our data. You can collect multiple sources of data in a single upload. Now that the data has been identified, it needs to be associated with a custodian and a source. A custodian may be the person or department you're collecting the documents from, and the source may be the location or source of those documents. For example, if you're collecting emails from the mayor, you may want to use Mayor Smith as the custodian and email as the source. These are merely labels to help you identify, track, and report on the source of the documents once they are in the review environment. Once all custodian and data sources have been added, click Next. In this step, give your uploader collection a name or simply accept the default by selecting Start to begin the upload process. During processing, your documents will be deduplicated and, if necessary, OCR'd so that all text is made searchable. In addition, analytics will be conducted based on your matter rules. When processing is complete, you can begin your review of the documents by selecting Browse. Most of the time, the review process begins with an initial analysis of the information on the Zilab Facet dashboard. Facets allow you to quickly and easily analyze data that is most relevant to your public records request. Think of each facet as a subset of data sorted into buckets or folders. You can quickly browse your data by data owner, have instant access to potentially sensitive information such as PII, or insight into all of the email domains contained within your documents. Having this information readily available to you allows you to make immediate decisions on what may need redacted or what may need to be exempt from disclosure. Let's start our review by focusing on the potentially sensitive information. By selecting the document list icon, documents classified as having Social Security numbers will open to a document list view. From here, I can open and review each individual document. As you can see, this document does in fact contain a Social Security number which needs to be redacted. Simply select Redact, draw a box around the information to be redacted, add the reason for the redaction, in this case it's subject to an exemption related to PII, and then select Done. During production, the redaction will be permanently applied to the image disclosed to the requester. I should point out the other redaction on this document. This redaction was created by an auto-redaction rule designed to redact all instances of personal email addresses. These redactions were applied during the collection process. Now that the document has been redacted, mark it as responsive by selecting the responsive tag from the tagging options. This responsive tag will be used to identify all documents that can be disclosed to the requester. Let's continue the review. Select Next to move on to the next document. Continue the review process until all documents have been appropriately reviewed and redacted as necessary. Once you are confident that you have reviewed and identified all responsive documents, it's time to disclose the documents to the requester. The first step in the disclosure process is defining the set of documents to be produced. Based on our review, this disclosure set will be based on documents tagged as responsive but not exempt withheld, as this ensures that we are disclosing exactly what is intended. Next, select Productions from the Settings wheel and then select Create for Documents to open the Zilab production wizard. In Step 1, define a name of the disclosure and set the Bates numbering if applicable. Documents can be disclosed in a variety of formats, including images such as PDF, native, or a combination of both to meet all of your disclosure needs. Simply select each associated tab to define the settings for each type of document you wish to produce. In this case, we will create a PDF copy of each responsive document, which will be provided to the requester. From the Image tab, select All Documents, define how the document should be named, then select PDF as the output format. From the Redactions tab, make sure that the redactions are enabled and configured to your specifications. Since we are not producing natives or text, select that option from each of those tabs. We also do not need a load file, so we can skip this tab. The final step is to review your settings and select Start. You will automatically be directed to the Production Overview page. It is from this page that you can download a copy of the disclosed documents to be delivered to the requester. For more information on Zilab 1 for public records requests, see our Quick Start Guide or check out help.zilab.com.